Welcome back to another weekly vlog. We are on week 16 of marathon training and I'm just about to head out for a 21-mile run. So I'm very nervous, I'm very scared, but I also don't want to stay and waffle on too long because I know that I'm just like trying to prolong me starting it. I will check in with you after on how it goes. So let's go on a 21-mile run. Let's go on a 21-mile run. 4 miles in. 16 miles. I'm really struggling. My mind is just not, it's not in it, hasn't been in it for this run at all. As much as I've tried today, it's just not, I don't know. But I really want to finish it, even if it means having to half walk, half jog. It's shit, but what can I do? I know I said Reading was tough, but that was tough, really tough. My head was just not in it at all, from start to finish. Claire met me, so we're 6 miles in. I just couldn't get my brain to just switch off. And then coach Paul joined us for a bit, and then after Claire went, Paul came and found me, and it's just helped me finish this run. So I'm incredibly lucky to have these people in my life, but yeah, that was hard. And Zoe also rang me. Better give her a shout out. She rang me and gave me a bit of emotional support, moral support, whatever you want to call it. So yeah. This is literally, what time am I? Been my position since I got home, kind of. No, it hasn't really. I did actually go and sit out in the garden for a little bit, and I was trying to fight the nap, and then the nap just came, and I was like, I just need to have a rest. I keep getting these really bad like tension headaches. I don't really know why. I don't know if I'm doing my hair up too tight. I don't know if I am getting like too stressed when I don't need to be getting stressed. I don't know, but they're not nice. But yeah, I got the run done, and that's the main thing. It doesn't matter how, it doesn't matter when, I got it done, and that's what matters. Josh brought me home a chippy tea because I was just like, that's just what I need. I need a chippy tea. But yeah, I don't feel great. I just feel like I need a really long sleep. But I've got quite a while now until my next and final long run, which will be next Sunday, like next week Sunday. Because I've got Gloucester half marathon race this Sunday, so technically that's a shorter run. So yeah, I'm just very tired, and this headache I think is what's making me feel rubbish, but 'tis what it is. We are nearing the end of this training block, and like I said, next week is my final, like the longest I'll do, and then I start to taper, so it's really not that long to go now. But yeah, it's not easy. It's marathon training malarkey. It's not easy, but I think the most annoying thing is, in your head, that you can do the distance, but your body is just like, no, don't want to. Like, and that's what was getting me down earlier. It was like, I knew I could do it, but I just wasn't there. Just was not there. So I just realised this is probably a disgusting angle as well, but whatever. So yeah, we're gonna watch a bit of telly now and just chill out for the rest of the evening, and then I'm back to work tomorrow. I had today off because I had holiday to take, but yes, I did use it to do my long run because why not? Gets it out the way with. That's me signed off from Monday. can only get better than this. Welcome to Tuesday. Just out walking the rascal. Stretching my legs after my 21 miles yesterday. Feeling okay. I've just got an achy back and an achy breaky heart, and achy shoulders. But my legs actually feel okay. I think this morning they were a bit stiff, but as the day's gone on, I've been fine, so that's a good sign. I am on strict orders this week to just rest. So aside from walking max, I will just be doing my stretches that I abandoned last week because I just literally did not have the time. I probably did have the time, but I didn't make the time, is the truth. And I can feel it in my back, so I really need to prioritise those stretches this week. Oh my god. This is the realities of walking with a Springer Spaniel. No, he's playing with a stick that was stuck in his tail. What was I saying? So yeah, and then I've got Gloucester half marathon on Sunday, so bit of a break from running, give my body a rest, because yeah, it was not good yesterday. And Friday it was different because that was just an emotional build-up from the week and different stuff that had happened during the week, so it was different again. But yeah, I think my body is just crying out for a bit of a break. Same with my head, because it does become a mental game, and yeah, you've got to rest at the end of the day. Josh was taking the piss out of me because he was saying all this stuff to me yesterday, and he was like, guaranteed you're going to say this in your vlog. He was like, you'll take this and you'll say it in your vlog. I was like, he is right. But yeah, so that's Tuesday. I think we are going out for food this evening as well. I feel like my head is just like all over the place at the minute, but we're living, we're surviving, it's all good. Maxie, what's this? What's this then? What's this? What's this? What's this? What's it? What's it? We're just out walking Max, but we forgot poo bags. So what we're dealing with is food bin bags and sandwich bags. But at least we're picking up the poo.
I got a new stick. Nope.
My eyebrows are welcome to Thursday. I've got a half day today, so we've just come to walk Max. I've only got 2 runs this week, I don't know if I've said that already. So I had my 21 mile on Monday and then just the half marathon on Sunday, so it's just a really chilled week of resting and I'm walking Max and doing nothing else and stretching.
Home, home.
Whoa. Okay, that is so sad. I just spent, I don't know, 2 minutes talking and it wasn't even recording me. Basically, to sum up what I was saying, I have got a month to go until I run a marathon. I've actually got less than a month to go because it was a month yesterday until I run the Manchester Marathon. And I just cannot believe how quickly the time has flown. Like, I just can't believe the marathon is within like reach and distance. How are we coming to the end of March for starters? Like the next month that we go into is a month that I will be running a marathon, and that really freaks me out. I've got one last long run to do and then I'll be tapering. I remember the start of marathon training like it was yesterday. And we had our friend's wedding on Saturday, and I said to Josh, like, I think for both of us, because I was bridesmaids and he was best man, it was obviously a really exciting thing to look forward to. But in terms of, like, relating it to this training block, I remember thinking when their wedding rolls around, I'm going to be really close to the marathon. And now their wedding has rolled around and it's happened, and it's almost a week since their wedding, and I'm like, where is all this time going? Like, how is it going so quickly? When they say that marathon training flies by, they're not lying. It does. It just, you might look at your plan that you've got and think, oh my god, look at all this running I've got to do. And then next thing you know, you've got 4 weeks left until that race and you've done the majority of your training. Like, I'm over halfway now. I'm entering week 17 of marathon training next week. It's just bonkers. But yeah, I just wanted to share that little vent with you, because I feel like I'm getting to a point where I'm starting to run away from it a little bit. I'm like, you know, when something's on the horizon, so you're just being very delusional. Like, I am being very delusional. But yeah, today is what I like to call my last day of kind of being able to eat what I want without worrying to a degree, because I've got the race on Sunday. Obviously I am sensible with what I'm eating, but the day before I go strict and I only eat what I have eaten before, like what I know doesn't give me bad belly and stuff, bad gut and all of that fun stuff that comes with being a runner. So yeah, I've got a baby shower tomorrow that I have been organising, which is exciting. So just on the way to Gloucester half marathon, which starts at 9. It's 7:15 at Brighton early. I am still a bit under the weather, so I don't know how it's going to go today, because I have been coughing my guts up this morning, but we'll see. It's a nice day for it anyway. Hopefully I can get a better time than what I've done before, but I don't know, but we'll see. I don't know. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yesterday I had a baby shower, so I didn't get home really until about just before 9, and then I don't know if I ate enough yesterday, because I was trying to be careful of what I was eating, but it's fine, it's done, I did my best. So yeah, we'll see how it goes this morning. half marathon done, no PB, but considering I've been a bit under the weather this week, not too bad. My second fastest time, so I can't really complain. I felt strong until about 8 or 9 miles, and then I started to feel really sick, and I was convinced I was going to be sick. But I wasn't sick, luckily. I was absolutely fine. So yeah, it was quite a nice course, to be fair. It was nice to not... The last couple of races I've done have been loops, so like 5k loops or whatever. But yeah, so we are done. Here is the medal. I need to have a shower now, and then yeah, pretty chilled Sunday. I really need to catch up on editing my vlog because I haven't done that. But yeah, not too bad. Feeling good, and that's the main thing. I got it done. And it was really nice weather. It was quite hot actually, but really nice day for it. Really nice route. Nice vibes, nice everything. So yeah, we're done. Another race ticked off. Another medal. This is how we look. We're rolling with it. I feel like I have been absolutely pants at vlogging the last couple of weeks. I just, last week was a pretty manic week. There was goods and there was bads parts of it. And then this week has just been like playing catch up on everything. And then just, I don't know, I couldn't really tell you where the time has gone. Life has just been lifing. This week I've had a bit of like a sore throat and cold, and I think it's like the transition into spring from winter seems to, like, everyone seems to get this like illness, you know, like I say illness, it's a cold, a bit run down. So yeah, that's just been this week summarised. And as we always finish off these vlogs doing, I'm trying to make sure, but you can see the mess in the background. This whole room is a disaster. But as we always finish these vlogs with the highs and lows, so I'm going to start off with the lows. And weirdly, the 21-mile run I did on Monday feels like years ago. It does not feel like it was this week. That was my toughest run yet. Just the first time that I was really questioning, am I capable of doing a marathon? And I still don't know the answer, because I mean, it's 4 weeks today that I'll find out. Probably, yeah, I will probably be on my way home right about now in 4 weeks' time. But yeah, that was the first time that I really doubted. It's not that I've been like, it's not like I've been kind of set on like, yeah, I'm gonna smash the marathon. It was more, I've signed up for a marathon. I've got this 20-week block of training. I'm just going to rely on delusion to get me through every single run, and that's kind of what I did and will continue to do. But it was just like, yeah, it was just hard. But I think it was also off the back of a very busy and tiring week. As I said, both good and bad. There was like the really kind of extreme high of my best friend's wedding, and then the really shittiness of going to a funeral and just everything that came with that. So yeah, and then I think I'd say that's it. for lows. I wouldn't say anything else apart from being a bit under the weather and a bit bunged up, but I can't really say that that's a low because, you know, life happens. I think that's pretty much it, because then I've had a nice like break from running until today when I had the race. I feel like my mentality is getting better with how I respond to how a race or a run has gone. As of today, I don't know, because Monday, no, it's a work in progress. Monday I didn't feel like that, but today I do. Like, I really wanted a PB, and I felt like I had it in me to get a PB, but it just didn't happen. I'd like to blame it on being run down this week, but maybe it just is what it is. Maybe there's no reason for it. Maybe it just is what it is. Not every race is going to be a PB, and I think I need to get better at just being proud of myself for doing the race and for completing the race, rather than, oh, what time did I do this time? What time? Like, sometimes just completing a run is the achievement. I mean, every time, but sometimes that's the biggest achievement of the run, and that's fine. How did I go from lows to that? Highs of the week. Probably having a rest from running, just mentally. I miss it when I'm not running, but I also needed the break because Monday I was just like, I don't want to do this anymore. And then, as hard as running a half marathon is, a racing environment is so motivated. It was a really good crowd and atmosphere today, to be fair. There wasn't really many spells where it was quiet, so for I think there was about 2,000 runners, so for a smallish race, it was quite well done. And yeah, so that concludes week 16 of marathon training. Next week we go on to week 17, and we have the longest run on the plan yet, which is 23 miles on Sunday, and then the tapering begins. So I will see you in next week's video. As always, thank you so much for watching. Please like, subscribe and comment. Let me know what you're training for, what you're doing, if you're running, if you're not, if you're doing something else. Just let me know in the comments because I'd love to hear about it. And I'll see you next week.